So I started spending some time thinking about what exactly I'm going to make this first video about. Uh, Set up my camera, set up my laptop, and I had planned to read out one of my writings, one of my works from Substack or Patreon because that's what my goal was attention initially. But then I went outside because I saw somebody had a property behind my property. Yeah, just a little guy was spraying weed killer out, and the home has had people in and out of it, very varied people for a few months now, and I assumed it was a Airbnb or something like that, and this guy was the owner. So I went out there and I talked to him, and ironically enough, he had told me that whenever they bought the property, they were going to initially make it a halfway house, a sober house, recovery home, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I'm not really a big believer in God anymore. I think that there's the universe and there's unexplainable things, but I don't feel the need to attribute it to a higher power. Uh, we'll get into that in another video. But anyway, I took that as a sign because I am 16 days, 15 days into sobriety. I don't really count the days because I don't think it's beneficial. I think it's kind of like if you're in jail and you're counting days until you get released, it just makes it that much harder. So why do it? So I try not to focus on the days and just focus on the moments, uh, which now that I think about it, kind of sounds a little counterintuitive. Days are longer than moments, but it works for me. And that's kind of the premise of what I'm trying to do here is that my way is not going to work for everybody. Just like AA doesn't work for everybody. The whole journey of sobriety, yeah, that doesn't work for me at all. Sobriety is not a journey; it is a fucking obstacle course. Uh, Not a very easy one either. So I guess this is my little first test run. See how I feel in front of the camera with all your squishy little eyes watching me, or if they even do. Maybe I'll get 5 views on it. Who knows? Uh, what else to say? Nothing right now. This is just like I said. It worked out to where I can make a test run video because of the interaction I just had. And the next one will probably be me reading out my first sobriety work that I made, and then giving my thought process, my feelings, and my thoughts. So if you haven't figured it out yet, this channel, as it sits right now, is going to be more about my sobriety, and it'll eventually probably turn into some of my more creative works too, because eventually you're going to stop writing about sobriety because you're sober. And let's hope it works out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. So I realized I was sitting there in the same position throughout that entire 3 minutes, which is weird. At least it was to me. I'm still figuring this out. This is literally the first video I've ever made. Uh, so I'm still trying to figure out the rhythm and the pacing, the environment. There will be more humor because, believe it or not, I'm a funny guy, at least to myself. Yeah, we'll see. Uh, I'll get more relaxed whenever I get the camera's still your soul. Yeah, so you gotta kind of watch that. I'm making sure my soul's not getting stolen, so I'm being on guard for that. So I'm a little uptight. I got a stick in my ass. What can I say? Eventually it'll come out, and maybe I'll sell it to one of y'all. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But until then, bear with me. It's it's hard enough being sober, I guess. It's hard enough, even harder to do this whenever you're uncomfortable in society and generally around people in any aspect. So thank you for watching. Awkward.